Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 8 of season 6 of Legends of Tomorrow. Last week's episode left me a little bummed. We found out that Sarah had died on that planet from that poisoning, and that the Sarah we have been following since then has been a clone created by Bishop. Being unable to undo this, the clone is the one that is now back with the Legends, and we're going to see how that whole thing goes, because the last episode, it's only really revealed to Mick the truth of what's going on. Now, of course, he accepts the clone right away. And I know I've got a lot of grief from some people because this is a very different philosophical discussion that we could have. And I'm glad I'm not the only one feeling the same way. Like Eric over the Blind Wave, like me and him were feeling the same wavelength on this entire experience, except that I think I was a little more bothered by it than him for sure, but it is definitely something I've definitely felt like I needed to mourn the loss of Sarah, the one that we had followed all these years. And you know, I'm curious to see if the truth of the situation that occurred while she was away will be revealed to the rest of the team, and if so, how would they take it? How would Ava take it? I'm curious to see if that even gets addressed, or if they're just expecting us to ignore it. The whole process of how the cloning works and Bishop's technology, it's very vague. And that's one of the reasons why I'm a little lenient on it. I just wish it was explained a little bit more about how that whole process works. And all that aside, let's see where it goes. We'll see if we can move past it. We'll see what happens. And yeah, guys, I'm not going to linger on this one too long, because I could talk ad nauseum about this whole thing. And anybody that commented on the last videos definitely maybe knows exactly how I feel, at least a little bit more intimately. But guys, a full-length unedited reaction watch-alongs are available over on Patreon, or if you become a member on the channel, it gets you access to the same stuff as well. We're covering all the DC content here on the CW Arrowverse. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to cover Titans when that drops, but Stargirl, Doom Patrol, all that jazz, when that comes out, we'll be covering here as well as all the stuff over on Disney Plus, Loki, WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, She-Hulk, all that jazz coming down the pipeline, Bad Batch, Mandalorian, Boba Fett. Come, hang out, subscribe. We got stuff coming as often as I can get it to you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this episode. Here we go.
Could you keep it down out there? I am trying to study magic, but I cannot concentrate over your constant toiling.
Okay, well, how about you memorize your nursery rhymes when we're done with the real work over here?
Tua catis fiat ignite.
The hell was that supposed to do?
Must have the pronunciation wrong.
All right, let's get back.
She's trying to light it on fire. They need that.
What do you know about the Fountain of Imperium?
Where'd you hear about that? I mean, no. The Fountain of what?
Back to the books then.
Good luck.
All right, come on, let's get back at it. Come on.
Come on, Gary.
Who wants to talk about space when we have Legends gossip to catch up on?
Hot and juicy. Okay, so Spooner's great. Well, when she put away her railgun.
Sounds like my kind of girl.
Yes. I was a binder, and actually I think I turned into a cartoon.
It's a new one.
Why are we wasting time talking about gossip and aliens when we could be focusing on you and me?
I'm an alien-human hybrid clone.
All right, well, I guess we're just gonna drop that bomb right now.
Can we just maybe not tell the team about the whole hybrid thing? Just for the first mission back. I don't want to feel normal.
Yeah, I get it. We have to go though.
Yeah.
Took that really. Hey, I saw that guest star. They should really hide those things, man. We're getting this episode already? Okay.
The outpost of Fist City was the wildest of the West. Countless outlaws passed through. Butch Cassidy, Belle Starr.
Oh, Sarah's gonna trigger Spooner now.
It's coming from...
Gary, obviously.
Well, if my read's right, Gary is hiding something big from us. But now my read says Gary wants to jump Ava's bones.
That sounds about right.
What?
Okay, I
No,
tried to hide
I
that.
don't.
Okay, well, I feel like Getting back in the saddle. Who's coming with me? Psh, psh.
Just with everything Sarah's been through, I think she could use a nice, smooth mission, okay?
So a classic Legends romp. On it.
Yeah, but
Got
easy.
it. I promised Ava a classic Legends romp, okay? So no getting captured, no personal drama.
That we find the alien quicker if Spooner wasn't afraid of her brain.
I mean, you can't find it by bungling some Latin phrase?
Hey, okay, tension. Got it. You know what this calls for? The buddy system. You two, starting now, are buddies.
Getting nothing new.
And you're not going to if you keep wearing this thing.
Guys,
God damn it, Astra.
Barkeep, may I please have a round for our new guests?
Guys, is
She looks familiar to me.
Is this root beer?
Yep.
what'd you say about this place
What the
being dangerous?
fuck?
Well, folks. Well, other towns get you down. I don't know where to start. There's rifle plays.
Somebody's turned this place into like a wholesome little town instead.
Over here, we offer the reverse.
Sarah's face.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything about it?
Well, why would you need this? You're already the most powerful magician there is.
Yeah, see.
You lost your magic?
All right, don't cry about it, but you can't help me. This fountain of Imperium, it's my one shot at getting my magic back.
I'm sorry, there's just nothing out there. You should give it up.
The fuck is going on, Gary?
I'm telling you, these people should be low down, dirty, probably diseased sons of a bitch. Good day.
It must be an alien or gentrification. Either way, we should stop it.
Let's blend in, spread out, figure out exactly when things changed.
Okay.
Smooth mission, guys. Smooth.
The game's go fish. You know it?
what's your wager?
Oh, ain't no gambling around here. That just leads to bad blood. Besides, it'd be breaking rule number 3.
No cussing, no fighting, no gambling, fornication. Oh, I want to read it.
What has gotten into these
No
people?
spitting, cheating, yelling, gunplay, disrespectful something or other.
Well, reckon I am. That just means I need someone to show me around.
Disrespecting others.
Sheriff's got lots of do's and don'ts. There ain't no rule against playing a girl a tune. Think you can manage that? Think you can manage that?
I guess we'll find out.
Reeves was the first black deputy marshal west of the Mississippi. He's a hero, not a wanted man.
Somebody's messed with. Yeah.
Contact Sheriff Levi Stapleton.
Stapleton was a criminal famous for terrorizing the Oklahoma Territory. But how did a outlaw end up a sheriff, and how did a marshal end up an outlaw?
If you won't let me win your gold, then tell me where you got it.
Sorry. She gets hot under the collar. You know, but we do have a question about what's happening around.
There he is.
I don't know what you're aiming at, but you'd be wise to stop asking and get like a good little girl. And even if I was gonna say where I got my gold, the last one I tell's a girl with the looks of you.
Don't try me.
Hell if I'll let you touch me.
Look out.
Oh! Is it a fucking graboid? It looks like a graboid. This is giving me some Tremors vibes to me. Oh, you can call it? Oh, shit.
Shame to see. But let that remind you all why we keep our tempers in check here.
Haverak translates into rage eater. It's drawn to the chemicals we release when we're angry. So the only way to stop it is to tame it. There's this whistle.
Yeah, that's the thing Stapleton used.
And I know the perfect way to get close to him. Square dancing contest. High noon.
Yeah, there is no way I'm square dancing.
Yeah, we can't have you two triggering the worm again.
Are you benching us?
Do you even have that authority?
But that worm is mine.
You're hurting my arm.
Hey, you take your hands off it, you bastard.
Oh, is this one yours?
Rude. Hey, Stapleton!
You want to fight? You got it.
All right.
Seems like a lot of work just to prove a point.
Yeah, well, it figures you'd say that. But I've had to fight for every bit of power that I have.
Okay, you think I've had it easy?
So you just want to go everywhere, anytime, anywhere, and just own everything? Come on, chill.
Well, where I'm from, you have to use whatever power you have to tip the scales in your favor.
You know, we're not in hell anymore.
1, 2.
Would you shut up? Sweet joking.
What the bloody hell happened on that planet, eh?
That ain't normal. Why won't you die?
Oh! Was the gold falling off of the worm?
Not bad, Spooner.
And I'm looking at it.
Ooh.
Looks like we both found what we're looking for.
Yeah, gold's coming off of it.
Did gold just come out of that alien's?
Well, y'all figured it out. That worm.
David Ramsey.
A boom town. But don't come between those folks and their gold.
There's a really bad mustache.
That thing's a literal gold mine, you know? And the thing about us shooting y'all, well, actually, we're happy to do it.
What's that?
So you're bulletproof now?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the club.
How about Behrad just flirts it away from his girlfriend?
Hey, just because she's evil doesn't mean she's not into me, okay?
You are done.
You know, magic would be really useful about now. Guess I'm not getting that back anytime soon, am I, Gary?
Oh no, Constantine's gonna be drawing it.
Gang, remember, we're romping. Huh?
Ignore me like you always do, even though, I don't know, maybe as the older sibling I would have some wisdom to offer. It's fine.
You know what we need? We need...
Thanks to you, I'm stuck in a bloody saloon!
Oh shit.
Speaking of magic, you guys like card tricks?
Oh, that sounds like fun.
When Mick left the ship, it wasn't easy being the OSG. But did any of you check in on my existential crisis? No, because Nate's so chill, isn't he? Right? And while all of you are hooking up and getting engaged, I guess she's just stuck in a totem forever.
Well, since none of you can hold it together, guess I'll draw the worm to me so you don't get eaten alive because I'm so chill. I asked for a chair at the Hall of Justice. Big surprise! No response! And this is where my plan stops.
Dig?
Yes, ma'am, I definitely do dig. Mass Reeves, glad to see you could join the fight.
I can't hold it much longer.
Damn. Oh shit.
I feel so much better.
Me too.
Well, the magic man's heading off for the unknown.
Is he going by himself? Are we not going to follow him at all? Oh no.
What's that? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Passion Dragon Ashe?
Yes.
Aw.
Hey, I actually
actually know who could use both our help. Can I, borrow your totem?
Aww.
But now you can take a totem trip to her and do what you do together.
I told you guys we can't keep the cowboy narrator.
Sorry. Hey, man, we'll drop you off.
Happy trails, legends.
Wow. Oh, that was okay. I think that was my favorite episode of the season. That's been my favorite episode in a long time. It was like this was like that was kind of the point of the episode, is like classic Legends mission. I don't know what it is about the Western episodes, but they always feel, I don't know. There's always something special about it. Diggle showed up as the not Diggle, which was fun seeing David Ramsey play a different character. I know he had an EW interview, I think it was EW, where he was talking about all of his appearances coming up and how in the Legends episode he would be playing, like how that playing a character on that show has been different than any other show he's been on. They compared it to like just like Saturday Night Live skits, kind of like in the way that they just how the cast and crew kind of operate behind the scenes. So he's like, it was just a lot of fun for him, apparently. And he didn't have a huge role, but that thing definitely, aside from the detachable mandibles and it having those little legs, it was definitely a graboid. It definitely gave me some like Tremors 4 vibes in a way. I loved it. The draw, the fight, the duel with Sarah and what's his face, that was a great moment too. There was a lot of great moments in this episode. The team coming to this place with all the frustrations going on within the group, and then going to this place where there's a literal alien that is attracted to frustration and anger and just negative emotions in general. Fun episode. God, I can't even, like, there's, aside from Astra's little like thing about just going in, I have to own this town. Where'd you get that gold? I got to get power for this town I'm never going to come back to again. I'm just like, why? Chill, calm down. And I know they kind of like used it to like have like a bonding moment with her and Spooner, but like it was just, I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. Not in a bad way. It was just like, Jesus, what are you doing? And then, of course, Constantine harassing Gary the entire episode, and then tagging along for the mission, and then starting this whole debacle, and Nate just trying to keep the peace between everybody, Sarah keeping her secrets, and trying to just pretend everything is normal, and just Nate doing his best to be the mediator between everybody until he loses his chill, and he's like, nobody even gives a shit about me. Well, Sarah and Mick were gone. I was the what did he say? He was the OSG on the ship, and nobody even bothered to like check on him or see how he was feeling and all this stuff. And, you know, he's lost Zari, blah, 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 blah. I loved that whole like venting from him and Bayrod and just hitting on the ladies and that whole thing with him and Zari. I wonder if we're just not going to see John on this journey and maybe he'll come back, or we will do like we'll check in with him every so often or something. I don't know. It was weird because they kind of play that off like it was going to be like a goodbye or something like that. But yeah, they really, really brushed over the Sarah stuff. They're just like, just accept it. Just accept it. And then they're like, but it's not. It's new. It's different. It's not the same. It's like, no further explanation on any of that. I don't know. I just feel like there should be a little bit more conversation surrounding it. But I don't think the writers really want. Then again, they posed this question and presented this to us, so I feel like they should address it. But I don't think they want us to think about it. Fortunately, I can't stop thinking about it. But it didn't ruin my enjoyment of this episode. This episode was outstanding. It was great. I think everybody did a awesome job in it. I would have liked more David Ramsey, but what can you do? We still get 3 more episodes in the next coming weeks with him making appearances. So not in this, but across the other shows. So it's not the last time we're seeing Dave Ramsey for a while, unless you're only watching Legends. But I loved this episode. And I'm not going to linger on the semantics of last episode or anything like that. We'll just kind of go along for the ride, see how it plays out. I just hope we don't lose Constantine. I don't think we will, but like I'm going to miss Constantine for a little bit. But Mick definitely didn't have anything to do this episode. Given we know there's some behind the scenes things going on, of course, with him and the CW at the moment. So I don't know if his role's been reduced throughout this season. It's been fairly reduced even last season, but knowing he's leaving the cast as a recurring character is disheartening a little bit, but the energy's still going. Mick is missed. He's had some really great moments this season so far, but suffice it to say, and not in like a negative or demeaning way or anything like that, I feel like the show, especially at this point, has gotten so used to sidelining Mick that I don't feel like him leaving is going to impact the show any more than it already has. So take that as you will. But yeah, I think this was easily the best episode of this season. And this was the closest I feel like it's felt to a classic old school Legends episode in a long time. And I had a lot of fun with this one. Especially them being in a town where pretty much they are the embodiment of the antithesis of every one of those rules that was on that board. Had Mick been there, he would have been so frustrated that they didn't have any alcohol in this western town. But yeah, great episode, guys. I'm going to pass it off to you. What do you think of the episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Before we go, huge shout out to our channel legends, Mandy, Sharon, Ryan, Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys so much for your support. Guys, we have a Discord open. Links to that and all my socials are down in the description of this video. The full unedited reaction watch-alongs over on Patreon, or if you become a member to the channel here, gets you access to that as well. That all down and out of the way, guys. I will catch you all in the next episode of Legends of Tomorrow. Take care, everybody.